Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm doing a series of the 9 types of men to avoid. So ask yourself this: does he seem to be angry a lot? Does it seem like anger is a big part of your relationship, where you go from calm seas to stormy weathers? Well, that could be because you've attached yourself to Mr. Emotionally Unstable. Stay tuned. Mr. Emotionally Unstable is emotionally unstable because of one of 2 factors, or perhaps even both factors. The first factor is genetics, because maybe Mr. Emotionally Unstable has an undiagnosed disorder, or Mr. Emotionally Unstable is in denial about his disorder, or Mr. Emotionally Unstable has stopped taking his treatment, which means maybe he stopped taking his medication, maybe he has stopped going to counseling. The second reason that Mr. Emotionally Unstable could exist is through nurture. So maybe Mr. Emotionally Unstable was raised in a toxic environment, surrounded by maybe gambling or drugs or crime. Maybe he was raised in a dysfunctional family where criminal activity is the norm. Maybe Mr. Emotionally Unstable, when he became an adult, actually chose to pursue something that could land him into trouble. Like maybe he chooses to be a career criminal, or maybe he chooses to chase a high. It's also not abnormal to see generational curses when you look at Mr. Emotionally Unstable's background. So maybe granddaddy drank a lot. Maybe daddy has had a bunch of issues. Maybe uncle runs the streets. Maybe brothers are in jail. So what are some of the behaviors of Mr. Emotionally Unstable? Well, for one thing, Mr. Emotionally Unstable is a rebel. That means he appears different than normal men. This means that Mr. Emotionally Unstable will buck authority and buck authority figures. That means he doesn't follow rules, he exploits loopholes in rules and the truth, and he may even find it fun to break the rules and break the laws. So it's not uncommon for him to break curfew, or to run red lights, or even to break the boundaries of others around him. Also, Mr. Emotionally Unstable may actually take pleasure in challenging authority figures. So you may notice him challenging his parents, or challenging his teachers, or challenging police officers. So what attracted you to Mr. Emotionally Unstable? Well, number 1, excitement. Mr. Emotionally Unstable is willing to push the boundaries of everything. So he's willing to cross lines that most people won't. He may shoplift to get you a birthday gift. He may lie to his parents. He may lie to your parents. And he may do it with a straight face. The second reason you're attracted to Mr. Emotionally Unstable is drama. You always want to know what happens next. Now that Mr. Emotionally Unstable has shown you the excitement of breaking boundaries, what happens next? Maybe he's cursed out his parents again. Maybe he's been caught by the police again. Maybe he's gambled all his money away again. Maybe he's landed in the emergency room again. Maybe he's doing another bid in jail again. It's all about the drama. So being with Mr. Emotionally Unstable is like having a front row seat to the best reality TV show ever, as you experience or listen to all the stories Mr. Emotionally Unstable tells you about the family drama, or about escaping the jaws of death, or pulling off some type of major deception. It's such a rush until it isn't. So Mr. Emotionally Unstable gives you the vibes of being a leader, a provider, and a protector. Even though Mr. Emotionally Unstable jeopardizes his own freedom and his life on many occasions. Unfortunately, Mr. Emotionally Unstable has issues with regulating his mood and tends to be stuck in 2 modes, either calm or storm. And that flips depending on the narrative in his head, which sometimes can be completely wrong to what's really happening. Have you ever been with someone where their story about being wrong has them jumping to several conclusions or adding assumptions rather than speaking to the other party? When it comes to Mr. Emotionally Unstable, his narrative for shifting into storm mode can be so far out in left field, where the only way you can see his perspective is with a telescope. So what are some clues that you're dealing with Mr. Emotionally Unstable? Well, first, you have to always soothe his savage beast. That's one of the first clues. You have to stop him from some form of physical destruction to himself or to others. You have to talk him off the ledge or talk him down before he punches the wall or punches his friend. So you have to rein him back in. You become his mediator, you become his referee, or you become his enabler in order to prevent the beast from striking out. The second clue is Mr. Emotionally Unstable can be ultra possessive or ultra jealous. So he may drop you off at work, he may pick you up from work, he may take you to the store. Sometimes he may even drop you off at your relatives and then come and pick you up. But then you realize that you can't go anywhere without him. And you may mistake all of that extra attention as love, but it's actually a different definition of love. If you do something without him, you have to expect to be debriefed when you two are back together.
Where were you this morning?
I went to work like I do every morning. You know this.
I called the job at 9:10 and you were nowhere to be found. So, once again, where were you?
I always start at 9 o'clock. You know this too. Oh my God, are we doing this again? Wait. This week, it was my turn to pick up the donuts for the office. So I didn't actually get to work until 9:30.
Explain to me, why did you lie to me?
I didn't lie to you. Why do we always go through this?
When you don't tell me where you're at, then I start to wonder where you're at. And then I start to think that, hey, maybe the reason that she's not at work is because she's out there running around doing God knows what with God knows whoever. And that really tends to piss me off. I'm telling you, I am tired and tired of trying to keep up with where you're at. You have to stop running around.
Third clue, Mr. Emotionally Unstable is not afraid to get physical with anyone. So he's not afraid to get physical with his family. He's not afraid to get physical with his friends. He's not afraid to get physical with the law. He's not even afraid to get physical with you, either to test your loyalty or to make a point. Remember all that drama and excitement that attracted you to Mr. Emotionally Unstable? Well, get ready to become an integral part of that drama and that excitement. The fourth clue that you're with Mr. Emotionally Unstable is that you're going to spend a lot of time with the criminal justice system. Either you're going to arraignments again, or you're visiting Mr. Emotionally Unstable in jail or prison again, or you're bailing Mr. Emotionally Unstable out of jail again, or worst case scenario is where you're joining Mr. Emotionally Unstable for a bid because they've managed to convince you to be an integral part of the excitement and drama that ended up costing you your freedom. Well, that's it for Mr. Emotionally Unstable. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.